The Wendigo. Miles from any town, I was on a stretch of highway that felt like a forgotten artery, tangled and lost in a landscape of skeletal trees. A light dusting of snow had begun to fall, an eerie quiet. That's when I saw it. A tall, gaunt figure, pale as bone, loped out of the woods and stopped at the side of the road. It was too tall to be a person and moved with a jerky, unnatural gait that sent a primal shiver down my spine. I told myself it was a deer, a big one, maybe. But deer don't stand on two legs and stare at you with eyes that gleam with a sickly yellow light. I sped up, my tires kicking up snow and slush. The figure vanished back into the tree line, but the image was seared into my mind, a gaunt, emaciated frame with skin stretched tight over its bones, like a skeleton walking. I gripped the steering wheel, my knuckles white, telling myself I was just tired, hallucinating. Then came the sound. A shriek, so inhuman and chilling it felt like a cold blade sliding into my chest. It wasn't a howl or a scream. It was a noise of pure, ravenous hunger that seemed to carry on the wind itself. It was the sound of a predator that had finally spotted its prey. I floored the gas, the engine screaming in protest. The truck fishtailed, and for a terrifying moment I thought I would spin out. But I held on, my eyes fixed on the road ahead. Suddenly a different sound, not outside but inside the cab, a tapping on the passenger window. My heart leaped into my throat. I couldn't look. I wouldn't. The tapping became a scratching, a rhythmic, scraping noise that was impossibly loud. A dark, skeletal hand, tipped with long, razor-sharp claws, scraped its way across the glass. The sickening sound made my blood run cold. It was on the truck. I could feel its weight shifting on the roof, the metal groaning and popping under its impossible mass. The scratching intensified, moving from the side window to the rear windshield. Then there was a deafening crack. The back window shattered, and the foul, icy air of the creature flooded the cab. A stench of decay and death filled my lungs, a smell so horrible I nearly lost control. In the rearview mirror I saw its face for a fleeting moment, a nightmare of sunken, shadowy eyes and a mouth filled with jagged, yellowed fangs. It was pure, unadulterated evil. Its insatiable hunger seemed to suck the very heat from the air. I hit a stretch of rough road, and the truck bounced violently. The creature, caught off guard, was thrown from the roof with another inhuman shriek. I risked a glance in the mirror and saw the impossible figure tumbling into the darkness, its long, bony limbs flailing. When I finally found a gas station, the old man working the night shift took one look at my pale face, the shattered glass in the back of my truck, and the long, deep scratches in the paint. He didn't ask what happened. He just nodded slowly and walked back inside.